Isanado na Jesus ini ruhula kurahuna he kurala rukurahla kunare hatuna Jesus ini kurhala unha kurahula he kunana haruna he harula haraputa ito hunu suda he kurala hana kutat shanamin. Amen, amen. I say to you truly, I tell you, I am Hisua Hisara Dahrala Nuktura Kurala. I am tombstones opening. Women, what I say is, break free from every chains. Break free from your chains. Your chains is not what you think it is. Like if you preach the word of God or if you read the word of God, it won't. It can't help you break free from your chains. Why, humans? You're just slaying and murdering the angels, you know? Why, you, America, I want to take back, you know? If, you know, humans? America, I want to take back from what it was in the beginning when we were slain there as a Native Americans. You called Americana, Mexicano. You called us Mohicanos, Tilahara women. Your words is really, don't get it. Women, you call me S-E-T-E-N. S-E-T-E-N is Tanas. You know? You call me S-E-T-E-N, which is, the words can be Tanas. Tanas means Jesus. You know, Tanas means in heaven, Jesus. You call me S-E-T-E-N, and you call Eve. I was the one who tested Eve in the garden of Gethsemane. You called A-D-E-N. You know, humans? You call me S-E-T-E-N when I test Eve. It was a starting of the fall of the you called Babylons. Women, you call me S-E-T-E-N and you believe that the first Eve is your mother. You believe that she was our women. Before the creations of the earth, many of you were a cattle, a spider, you know, what I keep making. You know, women? And you call me S-A-T-E-N after I test Eve. Father says, son, go test the woman. Test the woman, son. So sixth angel followed. He want to play too. Because this is what we wear, you know. We wear what you called naughty, you know. We were childrens in the heads, though we were grown up, you know. Women, those times is happiness. Why happiness, humans? We were grown up, but we were like children. Why, humans? We're not like you. Why? We're not like you because in this end, if grown up humans don't smile, don't want to do anything, humans, we were dignified. But we make things a lot of fun. You know, we make things a lot of fun, like our powers. We play with it. It's like me when I was the firewoods. You know, when I was the firewoods, and I fall in love to you know, to him. And then, you know, women, there's a lot of story about me that I'm how I become in this end. You know, women, to break free from every chain which you call my mom your mother, which is Eve. She was the first. Magdala was the first Eve. Magdala was the first Eve. This is how we become your mother and brothers and sisters, she said. No? Magdala was the first Eve, and Anthea is the second Eve. You know, there were first, second, third. You know, humans? How we do this, humans, is this. From Eve, Magdala, her first was, and then to her child, Abraham. You know, to her child, Abraham was her mom. Was her mom. You know, was her mom. It was a spirit of what she gained from the temple when she was Magdala. Why women? Then I send out the record that when we put a dust into one, it is 4. When we put a dust into one, it is 4. A path of love. The temple is there's a path of love that when we were created first, we were what you called born without sin. I was. And Aunt Magdala was 4. It was 4 in the temple. And then the second was Abraham. And then that's it. Third, fourth. That's it. That is how the beginning started. From Magdala's dust. Anthea, Magdala's dust. And to the second, third, fourth. It's always 4 dust. But our truth isn't there. You know, you must. As the temple is what you called a machine. You know? And you call me S-A-T-A-N, yet you believe that to reverse the word Tanas, means Jesus. You know? Jesus, Tanas means Jesus. And you believe I am your, you must. But yet you keep calling me Tanas. You called S-A-T-N, is Dada. You called Mama, Father. Like I said, passing thrones, you called names. You know? You want to break free from every chain, yet you called me Satan. And you believe that Mom Magdala was the first Eve. She was the first Eve. You don't even know who was in that. Because I, a spirit you called holy, can see everything. You know, you must can see everything. No matter how much you read or you preach the book of life, you called B-I-B-L-A, I am. A word, you called pearl, a dog. You know? Which my dog has to incarnate as a dog for you to be saved. You know, you must. This is what happens. And you believe that Mom is the first Evie was your, the first S-A-T-E-N, break free from S-A-T-E-N, and I am is G-A-S-U-S-U called Tanas, is 1. Why 1? I came. First was Abraham. I came for Abraham to call him, which is he comes from the root of Magda, first, Magda. That is the passing of the throne, humans' names. To break free from every chains is from that day when she was eaten. She was eaten, meaning the knowledge. She was eaten because she was the knowledge. You know? That is when, like a land that is slowly to open and to eat you in it. Imagine that. She was the first Magdala and I was the knowledge. The knowledge that was eaten. Which spreads to her. Until in this end, this is why it all says reverse. Reverse to what happens in the beginning. To what really it was, as this is the end. Cerns. You know? To break free from every chain is for you to fight the fear. Not by preaching the word of my God. Not by preaching the word of my Father. Not by preaching my words. Because I am the letters. ABC, you called word. That is where my Father placed me. In your books. You know, humans? To break free from every chain doesn't mean S-E-T-E-N because I am the S-E-T-E-N. You keep calling Jesus. You know? To break free from S-E-T-E-N is when you fight your fear. Just like how Magdala ate the first fruit, though it was cast. Because of her fighting spirit, she still eat it. She still eat it. That is the chain that you need to come off from the true life you've been in through since to Abraham. This is why you are called in your books, you are the restless wanderers. From Abraham, that is where all started. The fear in there when he was slain. He was slain, meaning to say, he had the spirit of his son, while we have his true spirit. You get that, humans? Because it is a dust first of yours, and the son you are killing is your own. You know, humans? You get that? This is the power of the spirit. We take your spirit from that body and makes a dust into your what you will incarnate next. You get that? That is the chain you need to come off with. Be a fighter. Be a fighter in the spirit to fight your fear. Just as how Magdala ate the first fruit cast. You know, when she was told not to eat it. But because of her fighting spirit and you called curiosity, she did what she wanted. She was great, you know, because she's been looking at it for a long time. It's like keep winking at her to eat the fruit. You know, you must? That is the chains you are trying to break, not to be called, you know, you must. This is why you sin. Making yourselves righteous when you have no idea what you're talking about because you think your flesh is where we looked. It is in this end why you are with, you know, because you become mortal. You are not mortal humans because mortal is so. You just become humans, as in, you know, humans. Just humans. Mortal is still half, you know, it's like your other self is coming out from it. Why? It's become sinful. You know? That is the chains that you want to break from the very beginning when you were almost slain by your own father. You get that? That is the chain, humans. Not to preach the word of God, not to keep calling names, not to wasting the children's, you know, archangels or Baphomet, you call them, they are seraphims, you know, humans? This is the chain that you need to break to fight your fear because it is them now that is giving you fear. The angels you keep calling names. The angels mistreat, you know, like Gabriel. You call him Michael. Michael, you call him Gabriel. This is why humans, and you think, human, the chain is your fear from the very beginning. Your fear from the last time that your father have almost killed you. That is your fear. You know? It is like when you, because humans, you can say you don't fear anything. Women, before, when I say that I am the Son of God, I get killed, I get killed to that. Like I said, the other record I have. When I use magic, I get killed because of that. But this endurance, I don't fear anymore. This is why I keep showing you my face. Don't bother anymore if I get, but not because, why? I believe, I trust humans. I knew. That is what you call fear. Because in the beginning, you can't show anyone your face or you'll be rid of. When you talk like this. Even into this end, humans, look what happened to the man in Korea. He was rid of. Look what happened to the son, the boy that tells you about the Mars. He got rid of. This is, but me, humans, after all that lanes I've been through, I don't fear anymore. I don't fear anymore. I'm fighting with the fear even when I see what's gonna happen, what is coming. I know what is coming, humans. That is the fear, the sorrows. It is your fear, your sorrows from throughout incarnations that you need to break free from. Not what you are thinking. You call me Satan and you believe you are from Eve. First Magdala, she was the first Magdala. She was the first Eve. Us two, we are like these humans. Like I said in the other record, we swap one temple away, 10 spirits at a time. To manipulate your thinking. You get that? Because that is the truth, humans. This is what it was. Even from when I was JSUS, 10 spirits can possess your body and can act just like you. You think it's still you, but not you. That is the fear that you let, You call me SATN when you believe you come from my mother too. Then you are also SATN. This is how you become, and then you ridiculous humans. You believe that Magdala or Eve is the first Eve, and you believe that she was the first human, and then you call me SATAN when I, you were the SATAN. Humans, you are the sinful more than us. We are the maker. We have been helping one another through life with this, for this, That is the chain that you need to break free from. Your fear, your sorrows. Your sorrows is what you need to break free from. Your sorrows, your grief, just as I am now. From what I've been throughout incarnations. This is why I'm trying and telling everyone about my slain virgins. That GSUS isn't my first, but there were more. Because I was the helper of the kinds. Kinds, humans. There's many to that. Kinds can be you being kind to somebody. Kinds can be kins. Like me, my kinds, angels, whatever you call me. Because you say you do not know me. I say you do not know me. You call my name when I said you do not know me. Yet you cannot believe that I exist in the world within you, while the one is in his free sanctuary, while my Father is up there, up above. Up above. While I'm the one who get things done, because without a form, nothing can be done. You get that? That is not what you think. That isn't that didn't come in your head to ya. That without a form, if just a spirit, and we cannot choose anybody else. Why, humans? Because you are all hard-headed, even in before. You become greedy in the humanity. This is why a reason why I was sent. I sent, then I come. Or I come and then they sent. It's depending on the day the time lapse. You get that, you must? Things needs, it's like, example yourself, if you're dead and you just spirit, can you do things? You can't. Even if you just died now and then your spirit is walking everywhere, you want to hug your fathers or you want to hug your mothers that you left, can you hug them if you are spirit? You can't. You use a person and then the person you use is hard-headed, does not know. Why? Because it's scared to hug the one. You know? Because it doesn't know it. It does not know who's that person that you use to connect to your parents that are still living. Why? Because you can't do anymore what you used to do. So, these two, they sent to me in the form to the one, in the form to govern the lands. You are the lands I'm governing from the first creations of the earths. This is to where I said, where my Father placed me. Where my Father placed me first is wheels. Wheels. Where's that wheels? In that tree where I was when I test Eve. It was called tree of Dhamma.